Okay. Then we had the light heavyweight. We had Jan Błachowicz lost to Alex Pereira, split decision.
Yeah.
How did you have this one?
I had it 29-28 to Alex. I think that for it to be split, I mean, Jan round 1, sure. Sorry, I'm saying Alex round 1, sorry. And then Jan round 2. And then I think Alex won the third one. I think the only kind of muddling or not sure it was that takedown towards the end, but there was no damage on the top. Jan was just trying to rest. He couldn't hang with him on the feet, and that's he just needed to get him down so he could rest. There was I don't think there was a single ground, there was no attempt. He was just trying to hold him down because he couldn't hang.
Well, first off, Alex Pereira has clearly been working on his striking.
Yeah.
Well, actually, before we even get to that, dude, he looked really good at light heavyweight.
Yeah.
He looked the same without abs, basically. He looked good, you know. Yeah. He carried the weight well. His power did translate. Okay, Jan, I mean, the guy's chins are better up at light heavyweight probably because they're more powerful. They're used to more powerful shots.
Yeah.
He looked good. He looked really good. I don't know if he's ready maybe yet to challenge, but I guess, doesn't get much tougher than Jan. But he's clearly been working on his ground. Pereira has. Because
he was dangerous off the ground. He was shooting, well, I don't know. He wasn't just flailing. And I think I'm thinking about again that last takedown. He was getting strikes on Jan.
He was moving all the time. He was trying to actually be active. He was trying to get to his feet, got back to his feet.
Yeah.
I agree with you. The story of this fight is, yes, on paper, Jan had the 3 takedowns to 0. I agree it was 1-1 going into that third round. I actually think you could score it for Jan if you scored on the criteria of controlling. So, yes, he didn't do much damage, okay, but how many times have we seen Habib and Islam take someone down a couple of rounds and not do much damage, but then they get these dominating scorecards. Yes, they end up doing it eventually because they tire the people out, but up until the point where they tire them out, they're not doing that much damage. It's more just control.
Yeah.
It's like the Dagestani scarf where you can't get up, and then, it's not it's a couple of punches maybe here and there. It is domination in terms of position. I mean, you're still in the dominant position. You're on top.
Yeah.
So that should count for something. But I do agree, he didn't do any damage. But at the same time, if you're mounted, as an example, let's say I mount you, and all I try to do is smother choke you. So in other words, I just push my chest or my solar plexus into your face.
Yeah.
And throw the odd punch here and there, but I do 0 damage. I'm still controlling you because you can't get out. So I actually had that third round to Jan. I had it two rounds to 1.
Yeah.
But again, it's so subjective. Judging is so subjective, and MMA is so subjective that they gave it the other way. And it was a split decision too.
Yeah.
So it was close.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I hear what you're saying. That makes sense. Yeah.
Jan looked a little bit, I don't know if he was tired or what it was, but like you say, when he went for that takedown, it was literally just to
to rest. Yeah, I think so.
And you could see afterwards.
Yeah, but I also think Alex just kept a good pace the whole time, and that's what was really nice to see is how well he translated between the two. I was actually in prepping for this fight. I checked his fight against that American kickboxer. I forget his name. Wait 1 second.
Was it in Glory or in?
In Glory. It was Dustin Jacoby. That was
he was actually on this card.
Yeah,
this weekend.
And he's always been good at light heavyweight. You can, I don't know. It's crazy to see him kind of go between those two, and there's no difference that I can see.
He wants to actually. He said now he wants to do a trilogy fight with Izzy at 85. Yeah, so he wants to go back down. Be interesting to see.
I think he still beats Izzy. I think that
possibly. Why? I mean, sorry, I cut you off there. But what's your thinking behind that?
I just the way those two match up. It's just I think that Izzy got him last time, but 7 fights out of 10, Alex is going to win.
Depends what his game plan is. I think he rushed in a little bit too much, and Izzy did bait him with the same. If you go look in the first fight, it was almost identical positions.
Yeah.
But Izzy has had his guard a little bit higher and was just waiting for that opening and then clipped him.
Yeah.
And perfection, put him out. But I do agree, probably, I mean, there's the formula to beat Izzy is there. Okay, yes, Pereira got a TKO against him standing. Okay, in kickboxing, he knocked him out, but that's kickboxing.
Yeah.
But the blueprint is what Jan Błachowicz did. It's
Take him to the ground.
Take him to the ground. It's what... I don't think Sean Strickland's going to be able to do that. And that's why I think he's going to lose if that fight happens. It's what Dricus would have to do if he fights him. It's saying we've sound like a broke record. We've been saying it over and over.
Yeah.
Cannonier should do that if he gets a chance. If he gets, if Strickland doesn't get this fight now, he should just gun for that takedown. Like 99 times, and in the 100th time, he'll get it. And if you get it and you have a submission threat, you can finish Izzy on the ground. Definitely.
Yeah.
I think you should try to do that. That's what he did in the first fight. I mean, just to like sort of loosen Izzy up. So
yeah, no, I do agree. But all around, good matchup. I like. I didn't think. Well, I had Jan. And I just saw it going different. I thought that the size difference would be bigger because Alex looked like the bigger fighter.
Yeah, and I thought also Jan would have more tools to beat him, but Alex obviously game plan is everything.
Yeah.
So. Hey guys, if you enjoyed that clip, I've got another one for you over here and over here. Please don't forget to subscribe over here and have a look at my other socials down in the description box below. Thanks for watching.